Oh yes, it's a ring. We back again. Igama ngumpho wakumaletsana umdawu yenu tawu Sibata. We back with another one. Siyaringa nani kabathathe fondini.
Magwetini. Yeah, no, specs, the rings. Gama Neo. If this is your first time watching, my name is Neo. Please, guys, click that button to like, comment, and subscribe. The two buttons. Three buttons: like, comment. Comment is not a button, but subscribe. Two buttons. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Please, we need you guys to help us grow. We need that help. Please tell your friends, man.
Must have been the flashing lights. You know she ain't camera shy.
Yeah. Today's episode, woo! If you guys didn't watch Denver versus the LA Clippers, all right? Big game, two big teams. We had high hopes of Denver coming into the season, high hope of Clippers, and the game in itself was fluctuating, went up and down. One team took over, the other one took over. But as you guys can see from when you clicked onto this video, the title says the LA Clippers, the LA Clippers can't just switch it on and off whenever they feel like it. They can't. They just can't, and we saw it last night. And this is not the first game that we're seeing it. It's definitely not the last game we're seeing it.
Yeah.
Why is it that we say this, that they can't just switch it on?
Because they still need to gel, my brother. These guys, most of them have played together, but now you're adding superstars to your team. You need to learn how to gel with them. Like it's a whole different ball game once you have superstars in your team, rather than just implementing other pieces that are useful pieces to the rotation. Superstars, the game's gonna revolve around them. So now they need to gel together and people to know their actual functions in the team now, their new roles.
Yeah,
you know,
the new roles. It's not the same team, and that's what I want to get through to you guys. This is not the same team that you all go on about, that they took Warriors to 6. It's not the same team. It isn't. It's not the same hard-playing team that was last year, where Clippers was showing up every game all the time. It's not the same team.
They're not playing with that chip on their shoulder.
No.
They're comfy. They're like me.
So
They're relaxed.
Comfy, boy. They're so
chilling.
comfy, my boy. You know, they feel like they're the top of the food chain this year. Rightfully so, because they are maybe the second best team or whatever.
Yeah.
But right now, these standings don't say so. And we keep saying that these guys de-emphasize the regular season. They keep de-emphasizing the regular season. But right now, de-emphasizing the regular season is putting them at the 5 seed right now in the West. You know, they are just one lose, one lose from yesterday. They were number 2. They were number 2 before they played last night. Then they one lose just took them down to 5 seed. One loss. And the teams that are playing harder and showing that they wanted more.
And to be honest, Denver's not a bad team. This was the 2nd seed last year. You need to go in there hungry. These guys know where they've messed up in this season. Now they're getting better there. Like, you can't take them for granted. Skabanyatsa some belief, man.
I don't think it's a thing of ubanyata. It's a thing of we think we are so great and we're so good. And yes,
that's
we'll
not the
switch
team,
it on,
though. That's
whatever.
what I mean. That's not the team that you do that to.
The thing is, my biggest issue with them is that they haven't proven anything to anyone. They haven't proven it. This is their first season together, and now you already feel like, we the dogs. Or the only team that you think that you need to prove yourself against is the other team in LA. And that's it. That's not how it works. That's not how I see it. And we've seen teams with the Rockets that they play their asses off the first season when they come together to try gel and try work together and make things work. Not this Rockets team, but when Chris Paul was into Rockets. Back then when they were still the Warriors and they had the 1 seed. We've seen teams that they think they are better, but they actually play better. And then you can actually chat your chat. You can chat shit after that. But these guys haven't proven anything. All they've proven is that they can beat the Lakers twice. That's it. They haven't proven that much to us. Another thing with these guys is that you need to have team chemistry on court. It's great to have all laughs and fun off court and gel with each other and like each other. It's all important. It really is important, okay? But on court, we need to see that. We need to see you guys gelling. There needs to be that team chemistry that you guys have together, you know. These guys are also not practicing together. Rockets had that thing of we're not practicing, we're trying to save ourselves for the postseason. These guys haven't had those woes. And I guess, yes, you don't want to create the same mistakes other teams have created, and you want to have your vicarious learning where I've learned from their mistakes, which makes sense, but you haven't proven anything to us. There's nothing that we can say.
Like you said, the on-court chemistry is very important.
Yeah.
That's when everyone knows what to do once you get into the finals, once you get into the playoffs, then you know that you have a deep resources. Everyone has their bag. You know how to get someone into their bag, who creates for you, and who can just get their shot when nothing is going right, you know?
Yeah.
So those type of things are important rather than just focusing on, like, no, we'll get there. But actually, now, once you've got there, how are you going to move forward? How are you going to mobilize and actually go on to win, you know?
Yeah. So again with on-court chemistry, all right? These guys aren't building enough because of load management. Kawhi's not playing every game. Paul George had shoulder issues coming into the season. Now it's the hamstring. Listen, man, these guys what's that?
Yeah, like, I know people are gonna say, you know what, Kawhi load managed last year, it's gonna be fine with this team as well. This team is like, it did well last year as well. But as I said in the beginning, it's not the same.
It's not.
The Toronto Raptors only added one superstar. Here we've added two.
And they've been functioning for
yes.
years before that.
Yes, and they were using thinking about Kyle and DeMar. So you swap out DeMar for this guy, for Kawhi. And then they only had one boogeyman that was there, which was King James. So it's a very different thing. We can't say because of last year that he did it there and he load managed there. He was afforded the opportunity there. There's nothing wrong with load management. I'm for it with him. But the team needs time to gel.
Listen, our show is called It's Rings, okay? We care about rings. We care about postseason. And we see what they're doing. And I'm for it. But also, at the same time, let's be careful. Because right now, we are walking on thin ice. They're walking on thin ice right here, okay? Listen, again, back to team on-court chemistry. These guys aren't playing well together. With Kawhi and PG, they are 14-4, all right? Good. With Kawhi only, they are 8-3. With only PG, they are 5-3. They are collecting losses everywhere they go. And you can't just have only Kawhi, only PG. These guys need to build up these reps. You need to build up championship tendencies. And
Yeah, you need a championship habit.
Yeah. The only guys that keep on playing hard are Lou Will. Oh, sweet Lou. Trez. Pick and rolls that they got going on. Pat Bev, you know what Pat Bev is gonna give you every single night.
Hard work and hustle. And
what he's gonna give you.
And that's the difference between those three guys. Like, they can't rely on
They can't
talent
rely because
alone.
because
like,
without
they
Kawhi,
work hard.
yeah, because without Kawhi and PG, they're only 0-2. All right, they've only had They've had 2 losses. It's not enough of a sample size, but walking on thin ice. All right.
The regular season matters.
It does
We can't
matter.
stress this enough.
You need
You're
to
not a
build reps.
Warriors team.
You're not
Not,
yet.
not everyone can use that type of philosophy of the regular season doesn't matter. You don't have 73-9 in your back to say, you know what,
I've proven myself.
Yes.
We are great. We can beat them on any night.
And for you to say early in the season that now we just need that underdog mentality again to play with our chip on our shoulder. You guys aren't those guys. You need to prove yourself. Last year you were underdogs. You proved yourself a little bit, but you
As
haven't
underdogs, not
Yes.
as champions. This year it's championship or bust. You prove yourself as underdogs. This is not underdog no more. We look at you as a championship team. It's different. It's completely different. And what's this? Last night we saw that they couldn't switch it on. They were down by 20. Come down to under 5 minutes when I'm watching in the fourth quarter. These guys are trying to switch it on. Lou Will goes off. Kawhi is going off. The defense, they switch into a 2-3 zone defense.
I love that zone.
Beautiful.
I love that
Everyone's
zone.
now starting to play zone.
Yeah.
This league really is a copycat league. But this zone is now starting to work. We are seeing it. And it's nice but it was not enough. It was too little, too late. Because you have not
Facts.
built it up like that. You
Straight
aren't
facts.
there.
Straight
You aren't
facts.
there, my boy. Someone tell the Clippers, Doc Rivers, it's necessary to play together, to practice together. These guys aren't even practicing.
What do you think of Doc getting ejected, man?
I think he was just frustrated with his team more than actually because
The officiating and stuff.
no, the officiating wasn't bad. The officiating wasn't bad. His team were really careless in the first half of the game, even the third quarter. In the fourth, they tried to turn it on. Like again, it's trying to turn it on. Now you're frustrated that things aren't going your way. It's about being aggressive. The more aggressive team will get the whistle. They weren't as aggressive as Denver in the beginning of the game, and the whistle's not going to find them at the end of the game. That's not how it works. Unfortunately, it isn't. Doc Rivers getting frustrated is cool and whatever, and you show your team that, hey guys, we need this, but it's too little, too late. It's not enough, and they need to learn. Okay, how do we switch it on? What is it that we do when we play? And the regular season is when you build up those things. We can't always say, look at the playoffs. We're just worried about the playoffs.
Do you know what frustrates me with them? Is that every great team, it always gets a great stretch of wins in order for, and you see that, like
A streak.
yeah,
You need a streak.
Like with the Clippers throughout this year, they've been winning, right? But there hasn't been that one great streak.
There's no
that-
continuous. There's no continuation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just like they don't lose, they don't get on a losing streak sharp. That's great. But we need you to show everyone else around how great
How
you can
dominant
be.
you can be.
Yes.
And we know you can.
Put fear in other teams so that by the time that it's the playoffs, they're shaking in their boots so that they think twice. Make people think twice. Play a psychological game rather than always just wanting to be on the back foot and having to prove yourself there. Everyone, it's too late to try and be the underdog for the playoffs. That doesn't work.
That's
It doesn't
not your
work
narrative.
there. Because all teams have collected more than enough data on you to know what type of team you are. Only fans are the people that aren't gonna know what you're really about.
Yeah.
Other teams,
A
they've
casual
scouted
fan.
you.
Yeah.
They've scouted you. They know you properly.
And we can game plan for you. We
Exactly.
can really game plan. 2 weeks of playing against you, we can game plan. Like, the game's gonna go slower. And we know you have the superstars to do it. You have Kawhi, you have PG. We know you have it. You have a closer in Sweet Lou. But start working on it during the regular season.
I mean, the Utah Jazz are going on a streak right now. Like, come on.
They're third in the West, that Jazz. But anyway, guys, that's what we have to say about the Clippers. If you guys see anything different, if you guys, what do you guys think about the Clippers? What do you guys think? Let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. Please don't forget to like and to subscribe. I know you enjoyed this video. This was really nice making these kinds of videos, and please subscribe, guys. We'll see you guys next week, this week Thursday. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, and we out.
Must have been the flashing lights, flashing lights. You know she ain't camera shy, camera shy.